Good afternoon. This will be an introduction to the Google Drive Sync. If you haven't seen the tutorial on the web portion of Google Drive, you can check that out on the tutorial page of the tech website. So what I'm going to do is just go through the basic installation or setup of the Google Drive Sync app. It has been pushed to everybody in the district, but I'll also show you how to get it through self-service if you don't have it. And then we'll talk a little bit about preferences, because you do have unlimited space in Google Drive, but you don't have unlimited space on your computer. So I will show you how to set up folders that sync from Google Drive down to your computer and back, and then how to make it so some don't. Alright, so let's start with making sure we have the Google Drive Sync app on our computer. So I'll just hit the launch pad here, and I see it, Google Drive. So I'll also show you how to get it through self-service. So just launch self-service, log in with your normal login stuff, and just type in Google in the search and you'll see it, Google Drive Sync. This says copy because, like I said, I pushed it to everybody. If you have it already, it won't show up for you. If you run into any problems, shoot me an email, support@pinelakeprep.org. Let's go. Let's start with the setup. So setup is super easy. We're just going to launch Google Drive. And if you watch up here, your little icon shows up. It's going to ask you to log in with your Google account, and of course you're going to just go with your Pine Lake Prep account. I'm going to do it with a tech account, a demo account for you guys. And just hit sign in. It's going to show you can add all your files to this folder. Files kept in the Google Drive folder are backed up and safe. That is correct. You can get the apps for your iPad or your Android phone or whatever you like there. You can share right from your Google Drive folder. That's going to be installed on your computer here in a second. And then I'll show you when we talk about preferences what's been recently synced and how you can click to visit the Google Drive on the web or open your Google Drive folder. So you can see now that with that little animation, it's syncing information from Google Drive down to my computer. I have this new Google Drive folder on my sidebar here. What I like to do is just move this down to right here. That way I have easy access to it. And this you can treat just like the web interface. If you have a picture or a document or something that you like to have backed up, you just drag it and drop it in here. Or you can right click to create new folders. Test. And I'll show you that it does in fact sync right to Google Drive. Got it. So I'll just go to drive.google.com, and if you see, I have the 2016-17 folder, 2017-18 folder, and then the test folder I just created. So this right here is basically the same as right here, with a little less flash because, in our previous tutorial we colored these for easy access. Okay, So let's see. I'm just going to minimize Google Chrome and we'll talk about permissions real quick. So I have some stuff in this folder, and because it's syncing down from Google Chrome, it is actually taking up space on my computer. So if I would upload a 5 gig movie to this folder, it would take up 5 gigs on my computer. Now if I don't want this 2016-17 folder to sync back to my computer, all I have to do is go up to the Google application in the toolbar here and right click on it, and as you see, you can see who's logged in. You can open the Google Drive folder if you've lost it, open the web page, and then see what has recently been synced down to your computer or up, either way. But we're going to click on these 3 dots, which is the settings for the application, and go to preferences. So right now it is set to sync everything in my drive. Now because this is just a test demo Google Drive, there's not a lot in it. In my Google Drive it would be 25 gigs. Obviously I don't want to take up 25 gigs of space on my local machine. So what you do, or what I do, is I have a folder in my Google Drive that's the only one folder that's set to sync back to my computer, and it's where I keep the most important stuff that I want to have available to me at all times, whether I'm connected to the internet or not. I use Google Drive to back everything up from my computer. There's not a lot that I leave just in case of tragedy where my computer gets stolen or damaged to the point where I don't have any data that can be recovered or anything like that. So to change that, what we'll do is we'll just sync only these folders, and then you will see a list of all of the folders in your Google Drive. Right now there's just a bunch of folders, and I don't want to sync the 2016-17 folder because it has too much data. So I'm just gonna uncheck that and hit apply. It's saying, hey, whoa, the folder will be removed from this computer. If you choose not to sync, the folder will be removed, but it will be available on drive.google.com. So I'll hit continue, and because it was so little, it disappeared quickly. But you notice that it's gone. And you can change the settings, you can do whatever suits your needs the best. There are a lot of people that have 98% of their hard drive taken up that can utilize this to free up enough space for your computer to run better, to create new documents, etc. And it's just really a good tool to use. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, you can always just email us at support@pinelakeprep.org. You can email me directly. I'll put my information in the end of the video. If you have any questions, just reach out. We're here to help you guys. So I think that just about completes the introduction portion of the Google Drive Sync application.